So all this talk about kilowatts and kilowatt hours is great, but it's all quite theoretical. And actually in the real world, things don't draw consistent amounts of electricity. Maybe a light bulb does because it does the same thing constantly. Things like sound systems and video systems simply don't. They have what we call a transient load, where the amount of power they require goes up and down. So let's talk some real world examples. When we're doing events, we might do a 10 kilowatt concert sound system. For sound people out there, that might be 4 bass bins, 4 top boxes and an amplifier rack. A system like that, because it's very transient, we've found can run for a good 10 hours off one of the SolCell systems. So if you're running a festival site, you can do a dance area with no sun for 10 hours off the batteries. You add some solar panels to that though, you're producing energy the whole time. If we've got enough panels and the sun's out, we can run a 10 kilowatt system 24 hours a day consistently for days, weeks, even months on end. Another example is LED video walls. These things are hugely transient in their power draw. A full white screen takes a lot of power. Nothing on the screen takes very little power, just enough to keep the power supplies turned on. So it's very, very hard to calculate the exact time that a SolCell rig can deliver power for an LED video screen. So if that's an application you want to use renewable power for, the best thing is to have a lot of solar panels, upsize the batteries, and then you can always have a backup power supply such as a generator. So if the batteries get down to say 20%, the generator kicks in, charges the batteries up, and the generator turns off again. And that's functionality that's built within SolCell. So to summarize event applications for SolCell, give us a call, get in contact, and we'll design a system around your application to make sure you've got consistent, reliable energy. It might incorporate solar panels or a backup generator, but again, it's case by case. Get in contact, we're happy to look at it. And in some cases, we'll even set the whole system up at the warehouse here, and we'll leave it running for days just to see precisely what it does.